So everybody, I hope I'm on camera. It's Kev here again and welcome back to another Woodland Camp and Craft video. In today's video, I'm running down my Sweden kit really. I'm going to show you what I've got, what I'm packing, how I'm packing, preventative measures I'm taking, that sort of thing. It's just a dummy dry run really, to test my weight. I think I've just about got everything here now apart from my food, some foods that I'm taking. So yeah, I just want to know how it's all fitting together and what the weight is. So, without further ado, right. So we've got the military 100 litre Lombac Bergen. I've got one of these Neil mats from Aldi for £1.99, just to cushion the canoe seat, what we're going to be spending a full week on. So that's going to go in the Bergen. I've taken the metal out. I took that out a long time ago. I didn't like it. I've replaced it with these foam mats. There's much more use for these foam mats. You can kneel on them, sit on them, chop on them, waft the fire. Plus it puts the rigidity back into the backpack. After that, got the dry sack. So into that is going to be my wool blanket. Next is going to be my 10th Wonder Sargasso top. The next thing is going to be my 10th Wonder bivvy hammock. I'm just making sure this goes in there. This is an ultralight carabiner. It's just been sent from DD after one of their systems failed and put me on my arse out on a camp. They said they don't know why it could have happened. The weight limit wasn't exceeded. They've got a 400 kilogram weight limit on those carabiners. They said, from what the specialist said, it looks like, they've asked me if I've been using it for any other reason. I said no, it only ever goes on my suspension system for my hammock. And they said it looks like it's had 3 stress points. I said, well, that's easy. They don't work very well to anything more than 2 stress points or 2 loading points. They're variable to braking. I said, well, that's easy. Well, you can see, there you go. You can technically have 3 stress points on one carabiner. So they said, oh yes, we will look into that and get onto that with our manufacturer. You know, don't accuse me of misusing my kit or abusing it when there's a simple answer. There can be 3 stress points at any one time on his suspension system. But there we go. Peace of mind, I know that's on there now. Hopefully I don't get dinged on the floor again. Luckily enough, it was in a flat field. It's when I did the Somerset Devon video. So when it pinged off, I was on a nice flat ground in a camping spot. Some of the places I've been in the Lake District and Peak District, I would have been impaled on some spiky rock. Right. So these are in their own dry sacks, plus they're going into the main dry sack. Right, next we've got the DD under blanket, and we've got the DD hammock quilt to complement the wool blanket. there for now. So I can't see what's going on screen. Right, so this is my sort of area. So next, yes, next. So I've got a milk bank bag. See now? And I've got my titanium knife, fork, spoon and my tongs. I know these are a little bit excessive, you know, but the last thing I want to do is burn my fingers while I'm out there handling a bit of food on a fire and have blisters on my hands when I've got to be paddling for a week. So I've got the titanium plate. That's a Life Venture titanium plate, but it's also a frying pan. I took a leaf out of MCQ Bushcraft Mike videos. He often cooks in that and fries in that, and I do the same, so it takes up 2 jobs. And then the only thing I've got is a 10cm billy. With the style of food that I'm taking, it's all simple and easy. I'm basically on bacon and porridge, boiling the bag of rice in a curry or something like that, so it all can be cooked on there, all can be eaten out of there. So because the food is pretty bland, I've got a salt and pepper. I've got a concentrated squash just to flavour some water, and then I've not got them all in here yet. That's all my coffees. I'm just going to be taking the 3-in-1 style of coffee sachets, you know, so they have milk, sugar and coffee all in one sachet, just to keep everything simple. Not the best tasting drink in the world, but it is simple and light. So that is my full eating kit. So those items back in the hood. Easy access. And this pocket. In the side pocket. Oh, sorry, yeah. That's my drinking vessel. I know I'd probably be better off taking like a Pathfinder cup or something that can cook in the fire as well, or something like that, but I don't really like them. 1, I think they always taste like metal you drink. 2, by the time the metal of the rim cools down enough to be able to have a drink, you know, not burn your lips, your drink's ruined. So I prefer these, you know, I can make a coffee out of them, you know, for breakfast, and then straight away make another coffee, and that'll probably serve me for half the day whilst in the canoe. Next we have, so I've got my knife, my multi-tool, my Lapplander, my Zippo, my fire kit, we'll run through the fire kit in a minute, and a dump pouch. This is probably not going to be needed, but it's only light and small, so I'm just going to include it. Fire kit, I've got my fire steel from David McRae that he made for me, and not very bushcraft or traditional, I know, but I've just got cotton wool and fire lighters. Like I say, not traditional, I know, but if I happen to go in the drink, I want to come out, there's no niceties involved, the water's going to be about 5 or 6 degrees, I can catch hypothermia within the minute. I want to be out and I want to be making a fire quick time. So I can go in this side pouch too. This was uncertain ground for me and them. Right, next we have, this is my normal possibles pouch, but I know there's stuff in here I'm not going to be taking, so. Right, so speaker won't be going, light won't be going, head torch, spare batteries, that's batteries for something else, Okay, that won't be going. Another little pouch of batteries. I will take the Anchor power bank. So that's Afterbite. That's instant hand sanitizer. I know there's one of them in my wash kit. That's not going. Knife sharpening kit. That will go. Beeswax. I don't think I've got any use for beeswax. Bits of paracord. Tape. Yeah. So I think these bits will definitely go. So that's condensed that into one possible pouch. Okay, next big item to go in is my wash kit. So I'll run through that. Right, in here we have a Camo large microfiber towel. I've got a flannel there. In here, these are my favourite piece in this kit. This is Twisted Hazel Gifts Bushcraft soaps. I've got soaps in there for every occasion. The idea is you just cut a tiny piece off the amount that you need. But these have got the, I'll just run through these. These have got the game prep soap for after you've handled game. And I know by experience, and loads of people in the... So again, I'm not sure how much you caught of that because the camera went off. Massive shout out to Louise Page at Twisted Hazel Gifts. That is Wild Ginger Bruce's wife. Fantastic. Lily loves all bath bombs and everything, so thank you very much. And I'll do a full in-depth review of them whilst in Sweden. So next in the wash kit, the mirror. It's self-explanatory. Also great for first aid if you happen to take something in the eye. So there's my instant hand sanitizer. That's why I didn't take this one. I have some factor 30 protection from the sun, UV factor, my toothbrush, insect repellent spray, my toothpaste, some muscle ibuprofen relaxer, and some shampoo and conditioner. So that's all my wash kit sorted. Got an extra dry sack for that pocket and that pouch. Okay, next we're going on to the fishing kit. Now, I was thinking about taking the cheap telescopic rods that we've all got. Well, I say all got, that most of us have, or a lot of us have. Then I decided to take my good stuff. One, it's more delicate, more finer. The chances are I'm more likely to catch some proper fish with this as a proper kit than the other. It's not too heavy, it's pretty expensive gear, so you know, it's not big chunky heavy stuff. So now I've just got a vast selection of spinners and lures. In my little piece I've got hooks, flies, you know, fake corn, fake bread weights, that sort of stuff. That's more for the yo-yo, the automatic spring-fired yo-yo. I've got my Dyer reel here. Don't need to go into names and details and all that, but that's fully loaded with £8. That's fully loaded with £8 Maxima. That's got its own case. Then my rod is the It's like a Shimano Beastmaster spinning rod, travel rod. It's packed down to 5 piece. So I've just taken the better kit just because I feel more confident that I will be able to catch and feed 14 hungry people. Just realised the cloth bag's in there. Okay, so that's the fishing kit. If the pack's starting to feel a bit heavy, I think the fishing rod and some parts of the fishing kit will go in my hand luggage. I've got 20 kilogram limit on the Bergen and an extra 10 kilogram for the hand luggage. Right, obviously I've got the main DSLR Canon, what it's filming, what I'm using to film on now. I have got a full size tripod. I was thinking about getting a gorilla pod or a small time tripod, but I just can't beat that thing. It's been everywhere with me. It's a Manfrotto. It is carbon fibre, so it is relatively light. Yeah, video camera. So we've got my Canon video camera there. We have 2 memory cards for that, both 32GB each. So we've got 64GB of memory for the video camera. There's 3 batteries there and 1 in it, so we've got 4 batteries for that. We've got the DSLR on the tripod, and we have 3 16GB memory cards for that. And we have 2 batteries here and 1 in the machine, so that's 3 batteries for that. So that's them. They're all waterproof now. So that's going to go in there. I've got my larger lens, 75 to 300mm lens, and I'll have the DSLR. Now, I do need to waterproof this somehow. Not quite figured out. I've got a dry sack for that because it's expensive gear, and I don't really trust the cheaper dry sacks that a lot of the sleeping systems in. So yeah, I think that's everything. I will do another video shortly on food, what I'm taking. The only reason being I've just not quite got it all yet. So that's that. I think we probably should. Right, that will go in the hand luggage. They're possibly going in hand luggage. Yeah, I've never had a kit so light in all my life. So I always put that in there. Right, so wash kit. I could really do with being in here. These bags, I had all of them out the other night, and I put air in them and put them up, and they stayed up for whatever 2 days before I took them down, so I know that they're working correctly. But yeah, because I normally take Lily's kit for her as well. Like I say, I've never had a kit so light in all my life. So just the fishing rod and the camera kit then, and food in there. including one of them. Yeah, there's no way that's anywhere near 20 kilograms. Okay guys, a couple of things I thought I'd just bring you back in. So in here, that big beast, that's my ditch kit. So in there I have spare socks, spare underwear, spare trousers, a spare shirt and a spare thermal base layer. That's in case I go in the water. I know that I've got, this will sit at the top of my pack and I've got instant access to nice warm dry clothes. The next item we have is some gloves, and these are work gloves. These are for actually paddling. They've got the rubber grips on. This is what I'm going to wear when I'm using the oar, manoeuvring the canoe around. That is a warm kit, or as a second backup ditch kit. So in here I have a buff. This is a Craghoppers Noddy Life buff, so I don't get any creepy crawlers down my neck. Plus to keep my neck warm. Beanie. Self-explanatory really, isn't it? Beanie. I've got a second pair of gloves. These are woolly mitts. This is around the campfire at night or whatever. Or if I do go in, these will be nice and dry to get my core temperature up straight away. And a shemag, whatever you call it. I've got my buff, so this is not really going to be used as a scarf. This is going to be something more that I use in bed, or you know, filtering water or whatever. I always take one of these with me wherever I go. So I'll put these back in. I've still got 2 bits to get for the kit while I'm here, so I don't remember, so you don't think I'm missing something. And that's some Mozzie oil, not Mozzie oil, some mosquito coil rings that they just burnt. They're only cheap, I think they're about £16 for 4 off eBay. And some, what else was there? Oh, a little water filter. I've also got my cowboy hat, which I'm going to be wearing throughout the day mainly, instead of my beanie, because it's got a large rim on it. If it happens to rain, you know, just keep a bit more water from going down my neck and off my shoulders. What else was there that I needed to mention? Oh yes, the checked in luggage, my knives, multi-tool and possibly my Laplander will be going in this pouch, and that's not to keep it dry at all, so I think we should be alright. They can take a little bit of water, but this will be labelled as sharps, and that's one of the, when you're taking sharps abroad, you have to be labelled as sharps. So we'll just take these back out. So this, and this. I don't think they'll fit in the smaller one, will I? Definitely not, no. Yeah, so these will be in here labelled as sharps. That's just to keep everyone in there, I think. Don't get in trouble. Not worth losing your holiday over something simple, they're just labelling something cool. So there we are. That's my sharps. They're going to have a sticky label on there to say that they're sharps. So I think we're there. Obviously I've got a bit more clothes, spare clothes that I'm going to be taking. My food. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're there, guys. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. We was sent a kit list, so I'll double check, but I think we're just about there. Apart from my legal documentation, which will sit in there. So, happy days. 2 weeks to go. I can't wait. Thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully I'll have a tremendous, awesome video from Sweden for you, full of fishing, canoeing, campfire banter, beautiful scenery, hopefully a bit of wildlife. Yeah, hopefully this will be the best video I've ever produced. I know it's the one I'm most looking forward to making. And yeah, I'll catch you again. So everybody, that brings us to the end of another video. I really do hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you do, I'd really appreciate it if you give a big thumbs up down below. It really helps me to understand that I'm putting out videos that everyone is enjoying, and it will help the channel grow. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe if you want to see more videos of me getting out in the woods and the rest of us doing camping and everything else, if that's what you want to see. For all my regular viewers, don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions or if you just want to say hello. I do try and answer every comment personally, as I do enjoy interacting with you. If anyone wants to see any more of me, you can catch me on Tuesday nights on the MTFU Bushcraft Live YouTube chat, and on Thursday night for the Woodland Camp and Craft Live YouTube chat. Both are streamed live at about 9 o'clock, so catch me there. Till the next one, guys. Bye bye.